Behind me is the Detroit Auto Show, one of the biggest symbols of Michigan's auto industry. President Donald Trump even stopped by this week to talk about how his administration is supporting Michigan workers. But here's the problem. That story doesn't match reality. This is So What Michigan, where we cut through the spin and look at what's actually happening to jobs in this state and what it means for the people who depend on them. Here's the deal. Since Trump returned to office, his administration, along with Republicans in Congress, have cut trillions of dollars from healthcare, food assistance, and clean energy investments nationwide. Economists estimate those cuts alone will cost Michigan 42,000 jobs and wipe out more than $4.5 billion that would have otherwise flowed through the state's economy. And you can already see it in the numbers. Unemployment this year has climbed well above 6% in places like Saginaw, Flint, Battle Creek, and Bay City. That's not a boom, that's warning lights. Manufacturing, the backbone of this show and this state, is also taking hits. Between August 2024 and August 2025, Michigan lost more than 9,200 manufacturing jobs, with more layoffs expected over the coming months. The state has also seen nearly 3,000 auto and auto parts jobs disappear since December 2024. And at the same time, Trump's constant attacks on clean energy have blown a hole straight through the future of the auto industry. According to Climate Power, more than 7,500 clean energy jobs in Michigan have now been canceled or delayed just since January. That includes 1,200 layoffs at GM's Detroit EV plant, a $210 million EV battery factory canceled in Detroit, hundreds of workers laid off at Exalt Energy and Dana Incorporated, and other automotive parts suppliers permanently cutting jobs in Oakland County. These companies didn't blame market forces, they blamed policy decisions. Trump loves to talk about tariffs.
And everybody now admits that I was right on tariffs. Business is better than ever.
But voters aren't buying the hype. According to a recent poll, more than 60% of Michiganders say Trump's tariffs will hurt the auto industry. Economists also say prices on new vehicles are expected to rise by about $3,100 per car, while job growth stays sluggish and uncertainty keeps investment on ice. That's the backdrop as Trump comes into Detroit promising an economic miracle for Michigan and claiming the auto industry is on the rebound. For a lot of workers watching layoffs stack up, that promise feels hollow right now. So what? Well, the Detroit Auto Show celebrates what Michigan built and what we still build. But right now, Michigan's auto industry is at an inflection point. When the president pulls the plug on clean energy, whipsaws companies with tariffs, and cuts the programs that help workers stay afloat, the damage becomes hard to ignore. It shows up in layoffs, higher prices, and communities falling behind, from Detroit to Flint to Bay City. And here's a hot take. If politicians want to use Michigan as a backdrop, they should answer for the numbers that come with it. Hit follow. I'll keep cutting through the talk and tracking what actually happens to Michigan workers long after the cameras leave the auto show.